Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Zelnick, and you guys seem to be really loving these Red Dead update and speculation rumour videos I've been making, so if you're enjoying them, please do keep leaving them a like, it really helps out. So today I actually saw a lot of Red Dead rumours going around Facebook and Reddit being circulated and everyone's talking about it, and to be honest, a lot of it isn't actually new information. I talked about a lot of it in a video a few weeks ago. However, I have put together a few articles that are talking about a few rumours that actually do match up and could be quite exciting for some of the announcements that we'll be hearing this year. So let's take a look at this one first. This one's from fraghero.com, and they said they have a source that has information from an ex-Rockstar Games employee. So they've said that the game's been in development for 4 years, and it's actually going to be called Red Dead Redemption 2 Legends of the West. Now I'm not sure about you guys, but this is the part that I find a really hard time believing. Red Dead Redemption 2 Legends of the West, I just have a really hard time believing that would be a Rockstar Games title. It just really doesn't fit to me. I mean, it is feasible that it could be called Red Dead Redemption 2 because, you know, that is a sub-series of the Red Dead series. If GTA decided to do a GTA Vice City 2, that's completely feasible. It doesn't have to be called GTA 6. But in my opinion, I just really don't see this as being the actual real title of the game. They go on to say that the source told them that the game will be coming out in the fall of 2017, and Rockstar Games is going to announce it during E3, which takes place in June of this year, and they informed us that the game is going to contain more than one playable character and a much bigger open world than the last Red Dead title. So let's talk about this for a second. So Rockstar Games don't really have a big history of doing big announcements at E3 because, you know, let's face it, they're Rockstar Games. Rockstar Games don't have to ride off the back of big events like E3 to make announcements. If Rockstar Games wants to announce a GTA or a Red Dead Redemption, that's going to be huge news in itself. They don't really need to do it through an event like that. However, this is the part that really excites me because I want to bring you guys to a magazine that I found called MCV. It's basically like a business magazine for video games. It's got, you know, articles from Ubisoft and the Take-Two boss, Strauss Zelnick, who is the CEO of Take-Two, which is obviously the parent company of Rockstar Games. He did quite a big article on here and said some very important information. So I picked out 4 paragraphs that I thought were the most interesting and relevant to you guys. So this first one, to give it some context, they were talking about how 2015 wasn't the biggest year for Take-Two Interactive, but he went on to say that they're bringing extraordinary franchises, new IP to the market on a regular basis, so they'll have an interesting and diverse and powerful lineup year in, year out, and say they're closer to that goal than they have ever been, but it remains a work in progress. Next up, a bit later in the article he mentioned a Rockstar game is noticeably missing from the firm's current release state. Notice he said current release state, but 2016 is nonetheless a far stronger year for the firm. He also added a little bit about the success of Grand Theft Auto Online, how it continues to exceed expectations. This was actually the best ever holiday season for them in terms of active users, consumer spending, and the revenue from concurrent consumer spending. So this was right at the end of the article, and probably the most exciting part for me was when the interviewer asked this. He said, with a number of new games plus its esports plans, 2016 is shaping up to be a far busier year for the teams at Take-Two. But could there be more? What about a Red Dead Redemption 2 or Ken Levine's new project? And he said that Zelnick is tight-lipped but points towards E3 as an event to look forward to, and he quotes, "We will be there in a big way," he concludes. Now this is really interesting because this almost does kind of tie in quite well with that rumour of them announcing the next Red Dead game at E3. But of course, you know, it could also be you know, a new DLC for GTA being announced, or a number of other things, but it's just really interesting to see that they will be there in a big way. fraghero also included in the article that they had some information about an HD remake of the original Red Dead Redemption is in development for next-gen consoles. I don't really know why they're calling them next-gen because it's current-gen now. You know, the Xbox One, the PS4, that's current-gen now. They've been out for quite a few years, and it says it'll be releasing at the end of this year. Now, in my opinion, this is quite believable because if you guys remember, there was a glitch with the Xbox One compatibility where they put forward a few games available to play and download that weren't actually officially announced as available, so that could indicate that they were kind of testing these platforms or these games for the Xbox's backwards compatibility. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys this information because, you know, when you put together these rumours with actually the official announced information, they do actually tie in quite well together, so who knows, some of it might actually be true. You guys are always welcome to let me know what you think down in the comments section of this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.